Summer is here! And whether you're lounging by the beach, road tripping with your favorite playlist, or just soaking in some quiet time at the cottage, I've got something to make your downtime even more meaningful. In this fun and inspiring episode, I'm counting down the top 5 Choose Happy podcast episodes our listeners loved most this year. It is packed with tools, affirmations, and mindset shifts to help you reset, recharge, and realign with your happy life. If you're new to the show or just need a summer refresher, this is your go-to list for joy, confidence, and clarity. Come on in. It's time to choose happy. Today is a new day and you have a choice. Do you want to break free from self-doubt, negative self-talk, and the stories that say you're not enough? What if I told you that you could choose peace, purpose, and joy in your everyday life? Hi, I'm Marie, life coach and creator of the Choose Happy affirmation cards, now in the hands and hearts of over 600 people all around the world. I've been where you are, and I've discovered the power of mindset shifts to create lasting change. This podcast is designed to help you make those shifts with powerful affirmations, real-life strategies, and tangible ways to create a life that feels as good as it looks. Come on in. It's time to choose happy. Hello, how are you? Summer is here. I don't know if you're as excited as I am, but it was a really long, cold winter here in Canada, so I'm so excited. Whether you're lounging by the beach, or you're heading on a road trip, or traveling by plane, or just taking a breather from the usual hustle, I've got you covered with 5 feel-good, choose happy podcast episode recommendations. And if you hear an episode that you love, I'll be linking them to Apple Podcasts in the show notes. And if you use another podcast platform, no worries. Just scroll through the episodes and find the number. Also, I'll be including the list in the email that I send out to our members. So if you're not a member yet, what are you waiting for? Sign up today to receive it. I'll be sending it on Sunday, so please make sure you're signed up before then to be in the queue to receive the email and also to receive future emails from me. I've received several emails from our listeners who are on my email list saying they are loving the weekly Choose Happy encouragement and guidance for their upcoming week. So if a weekly Choose Happy nudge would be helpful to you, sign up now on my website, choosehappywithmarie.com. The link to the website will also be in the show notes. All right, let's dig in. Coming in at number 5. This episode was about boosting our self-confidence and strengthening our self-worth. And I shared with you 3 steps and gave you a positive affirmation that you can use to help build your self-worth. This episode is number 88. It is titled Struggling with Self-Worth, 3 Steps to Boost Your Self-Worth with a Bonus Positive Affirmation for Self-Worth. So why is it a must listen? Well, if you haven't listened to this episode yet, and even if you have, it is a good re-listen. Why? Self-worth is a key foundation piece for choosing happy. When we don't feel worthy of living a happy life, we're not going to bring things into our life that will result in living a happy life. And yes, you are worthy of living a happy life, despite what may have happened in your life or is happening in your life. Everything that you want for your life, you can have. Unfortunately, too many of us don't feel worthy of living a happy life. We have guilt that we're carrying. We're dealing with past trauma, limiting stories that we tell ourselves, also known as excuses. We blame others. We blame the problems in the world. Who we don't blame is ourselves. Don't get me wrong. If we have low self-worth, and it is something that I struggled with for most of my life, it probably has something to do with the hand that we've been dealt with in living life. Experiences that may have happened to us that lowered the value that we place on ourselves. And when we have low value of ourselves, we show up in the world very differently. We don't show up as worthy. And that is not choosing happy. In this episode, you can find the affirmation that is also in the Choose Happy affirmation card deck. And it goes as follows. I replace negative words in my mind with positive, loving words. I am worthy of loving words. So just a friendly reminder, that is episode number 88, titled Struggling with Self-Worth, 3 Steps to Boost Your Self-Worth, with a bonus positive affirmation to support that. Next, coming in at number 4, this episode was about learning how to shift negative thought patterns and use affirmations to help change our mindset. This episode is number 89. How can I stop being so negative? Use positive affirmations. And that in that episode, I also shared the Choose Happy affirmation card deck sale at that point in time. Why is this episode a must listen? I reviewed the importance of bringing in positive words into our thoughts because the negativity bias, it's real, and it's strong for some of us. Using affirmations is my go-to self-help tool to help with this. Affirmations are the number one thing that help me break free from the negative thoughts and the limiting stories. I had to change the conversations I was having within myself. And that started with rewriting the limiting story that I was carrying for much of my life, that I didn't feel worthy of living a happy life because of what had happened to my family and the childhood trauma that I experienced at a young age. That was a big one to overcome. And I did it, and you can too. You can build your self-worth, and you can learn how to do that starting with the previous episode that I just mentioned, episode number 88, and also learning about how you can stop being so negative. And in that episode, I wanted to share with you a quote that I shared there, because I know many of you love your quotes. I love them too. It's a quote by Joe Dispenza saying, "The universe only gives us what we think we're worthy of receiving." So where to listen to this episode? It is number 89. How can I stop being so negative? Use positive affirmations. Coming in at number 3, this episode was about using affirmations to boost our emotional resilience in the workplace while promoting a more confident mindset. This is episode number 90, titled 3 Benefits of Positive Affirmations for Our Mental Health at Work, and I shared a workplace example. Why is it a must listen? Well, let me ask you, are you feeling stressed at work lately? Do you come home so exhausted and the first thing you do is complain to your partner about your day? I used to do that. Yep, I remember that. And that is not bringing positivity. That actually brings negativity. And it was only when I stopped doing that I was able to choose happy, that when I came through that front door, I left what had happened at work, and I wouldn't allow it to come into my home. This is a little bit more challenging for those of us who work from home, creating those healthy boundaries. It is possible, but it is a little harder because we don't have that physical structure that says, when I leave building X, I leave that. So in this episode, I talked about the benefits of using affirmations to help our mental health. And in that episode, I also shared with you a recent experience that I had where I was getting sucked into negative thinking, also known as complaining, and how one of the Choose Happy affirmation cards, how it helped me get out of it and back to positive thinking. I had found myself sitting in my bedroom chair one evening asking myself, Why was I focusing so much on negativity? This was definitely not choosing happy. And that's when from the corner of my eye, I see the Choose Happy affirmation card deck on the shelf across the room. Whenever I do feel I need support, I do turn to the Choose Happy affirmation card deck. I'll shuffle the cards and randomly pick something. And usually, it's something that will resonate with me. The card that I picked that day is called I Design My Life. And the affirmation goes like this: I design my life. I choose the words and the actions that I take every day. That card, it helped me find my way again, and it can help you too. So a friendly reminder, this is episode number 90, 3 benefits of positive affirmations for our mental health at work, and sharing a workplace example. Coming in at number 2, this episode was about helping you choose a guiding theme for the year. It is aligned with what success means to you, what happiness means to you, and to use this word to guide your choose happy choices in the upcoming year on your terms. This is episode number 93, How Can I Be Happy? Use your word of the year. And I gave you 5 steps to choose your word of the year. It is a really simple process. Why is this episode a must listen? Well, even if the year has already started, you can still pick your word of the year to guide the rest of the year. Many people ask me for help on how they can be happy. And that's a big question. There is so much unhappiness right now. And it makes me so sad to think about it. In this episode, I shared with you one of my go-to happiness hacks that I start the new year with. And it is called the word of the year. And you may have heard it before other people use it as well in different ways. And that word that I picked continues to guide me in living the year. I've been doing this for the past few years, and it has really helped me stay focused on what I want for the year. It has helped me break free from the negative thinking, and it has helped me create the happy life that I want for myself and my family. I continue to have this word guiding me every day. I wrote it on the first page of my agenda book, along with my favorite Choose Happy affirmations from the Choose Happy affirmation card deck. I look at it daily, because we need to look at what we want in our life every day. So it's really important to have it written down somewhere, because it reminds us what we want. And to this day, it continues to guide me and will continue to guide me for the next, 6 months of the year. So this helps me focus on what I can control and influence, not external circumstances having to happen so that I feel happy. If you are looking for a simple self-help tool to break free from the negative thoughts and start choosing happy for living your everyday life, do check out this episode. This one hack will empower you to choose differently this year. And I give you 5 simple steps on how you can choose your word of the year. This is episode number 93. How can I be happy? Use your word of the year. Coming in at number 1. This episode was about 3 things you need to stop doing today if you are serious about wanting to live a happy life. This is episode number 83. 3 things you should stop doing now to live a happy life, with a bonus positive affirmation for negative self-talk. This was very popular with our listeners, and I understand why. You are listening to this podcast because you want to break free from negative thinking and live a happy life, correct? And I'm here to help you do this with the use of affirmations and tips to help you choose happy in your everyday living. But if you continue to do things in your life that stops you from living a happy life. That I can't help you with. You are the only one that can change that. We can talk about it, and I can help you brainstorm tangible ways to help you. But ultimately, you are the one who has to make the changes. Too often, we convince ourselves that what we really want is not possible. We don't have enough money, we don't have enough time, etc. And maybe that is the case, depending on the season of life that you're in. But if you are following a safe path, because you're being told that it's the safe path that others have gone through before, I'm inviting you to stop and think about this a little more. And if it's courage that you're missing, I'm inviting you to find the courage. Your happy life is on the other side of courage. You just need to get yourself over there. Regrets is a very heavy weight to carry. I once read that a definition of hell is when, on our last day on earth, the person you became meets the person you could have become. I don't know if that's real or not, but that is a quote that when I read it, it really opened my eyes. This is episode number 83, 3 things you should stop doing now to live a happy life. So that's it. Top 5 episodes to binge listen to this summer or at any time of the year, regardless of when you are listening to this episode. You could be lounging by the beach, heading on a road trip, hanging out at the cottage, in your garden, in your backyard. Oh, I love all those things. If you are new to the show, these 5 episodes will give you a good overview of what choosing happy means and the actions that you can start taking to live your Choose Happy life. All of the episodes will be listed in the show notes so you can easily refer to them. Before we wrap up, if you've been loving the mindset shifts that we are talking about here, and you're ready to bring more intentional happiness into your everyday life, you'll love the Choose Happy affirmation card deck. This deck isn't just beautiful, it's practical. Each card offers a powerful affirmation and a gentle prompt to help you reframe negative thoughts, boost your confidence, and stay connected to what truly matters. Whether you use it to start your morning, reset during a tough moment, or wind down at night, it's like having a pocket-sized Choose Happy mindset coach to guide you back to happy. Over 650 card decks have been sold all around the world, helping people just like you create meaningful daily shifts and lasting mindset change. Head over to choosehappywithmarie.com to purchase your very own deck and start choosing happy one card at a time. And if you are looking for even more support on your happiness journey, I'd love to invite you to become a Choose Happy member. When you join, you'll get access to exclusive mindset tips, uplifting content, behind-the-scenes updates, and special offers that I only share with my inner circle. It's totally free, and it is the best way to stay connected and inspired between episodes. Head over to choosehappywithmarie.com to sign up and start receiving a little extra happy in your inbox each week. You deserve it. Thanks so much for spending this time with me today. I hope something in this episode inspired you to take just one small step toward living your happiest life, because you do deserve it. You are worthy of living a happy life today. Remember, happiness isn't something you have to chase. It's something you can choose right here, right now. Until next time, wishing you a wonderful week, choosing happy. Cheers! Thank you for spending time with me today. I hope something you heard reminded you of your power to choose and that happiness is possible, one thought at a time. If today's episode lifted you up, inspired you, or helped you shift your mindset, I would love for you to share it with a friend or leave a review to help others find the show too. And if you'd like to go deeper, get exclusive content, and stay in the loop, be sure to sign up as a Choose Happy member at choosehappywithmarie.com. I'd love to welcome you there. Remember, you are not your negative thoughts. You deserve to feel joy. You deserve to feel free. And you get to choose happy starting right now. Until next time, remember, it's always within our power to choose happy. Take care.